Have you ever paused to wonder, how can a book revealed over 1,400 years ago align so perfectly with the scientific discoveries of our time? Could it be just coincidence? Or is there a deeper truth, one that demands reflection, humility, and awe? The Quran is not merely a book of faith, it is also a book of knowledge, wisdom, and reflection. In this article, we will explore some astonishing scientific facts mentioned in the Quran, facts that modern science only recently discovered. But beyond facts, we'll feel the human touch in every verse, how these words don't just educate the mind, but touch the soul. 1. The origin of the universe, the Big Bang. Modern science tells us that the universe began with a colossal explosion, the Big Bang, from a single, condensed point that expanded to form galaxies, stars, and planets. Now listen to what the Quran said 14 centuries ago. Do the disbelievers not see that the heavens and the earth were joined together, and we split them apart? Surah Al-Anbiya 21:30. How could a man in the 7th century, in the deserts of Arabia, possibly know this? This verse is more than poetic, it's scientifically precise. 2. Human embryo development, a miracle in the womb. Dr. Keith Moore, a world-renowned embryologist, was stunned when he read Quranic verses that describe embryonic development in astonishing detail long before the invention of microscopes. Then we made the sperm drop into a clinging clot, and we made the clot into a lump of flesh. Surah Al-Mu'min 23:14. These stages from sperm to clinging clot to lump of flesh perfectly match modern embryological findings. Dr. Moore even admitted that this information could not have been known without divine revelation. Isn't that powerful? 3. The role of mountains, Earth's stabilizers. Geologists have discovered that mountains act like pegs or stakes, stabilizing the Earth's crust and preventing excessive movement of tectonic plates. The Quran says, "And we placed mountains on the earth so it would not shake with them." Surah An-Naba 78:7. Today, we know mountains have deep roots beneath the surface, acting exactly as the Quran described. Again, knowledge far ahead of its time. 4. The barrier between salt and fresh water. Have you ever heard of the phenomenon where salt water and fresh water meet but do not fully mix? Science calls this a halocline or thermocline, and it's found in places like where the Atlantic and Mediterranean meet. Now read what the Quran revealed. He is the one who has let free the two bodies of flowing water, one palatable and sweet, the other salty and bitter, and he has set a barrier between them, a partition that is forbidden to be crossed. Surah Ar-Rahman 55:19-20. How could the Prophet Muhammad have known this oceanographic phenomenon without any scientific equipment or education? 5. Fingerprints, a unique human identity. Fingerprints were only discovered as unique identifiers in the 19th century. Yet the Quran mentions them in a profound context. Does man think that we cannot assemble his bones? Yes, we are able to put together even his fingertips. Surah Al-Qiyamah 75:3-4. Today, forensics confirms that no two fingerprints are the same, not even among identical twins. The Quran emphasizes even the fingertips, a detail that carries scientific and spiritual weight. Beyond science, a touch of the heart. When you hear all this, are you just surprised? Or do you feel something move deep inside? Because the Quran doesn't only align with science, it also awakens the heart. It invites reflection, connection, and surrender to the truth. When a mother hears her baby's heartbeat for the first time, it's not just biology, it's divine love in motion. When you look at the stars, you don't just see astronomy, you sense your smallness and God's vastness. The Quran is not just about facts. It's about faith and feeling. It's not just a message to your brain. It speaks directly to your soul. Is this all coincidence or a sign? So now the real question is not, does the Quran match science? The real question is, are you ready to believe? Because if this 1,400-year-old book speaks truths that science is only now confirming, then perhaps the one who revealed it is the same one who created everything? Conclusion: a book beyond time. Yes, the Quran does align with science. But more than that, it transcends it. It teaches us not only about the universe, but about the self, the soul, and our Creator. Let us not limit the Quran to a book of recitation. Let it become a book of reflection, research, and recognition. For maybe, just maybe, it's the message our hearts have been waiting for all along.